Thank you. Welcome everyone to our afternoon session of the ITB Academy Exhibitor webinar. We will be concentrating on how to gain new contacts at ITB Berlin and to generate return on investment for you. So we have a lot of important topics to cover. I just want to introduce real quick my colleagues that will be presenting today as well. This is Astrid, Zand, who is the press officer for ITB Berlin. This is from where to where am I going? This is Christina Freier, product manager of ITB Berlin, and Lisa Klimke, also product manager of ITB Berlin. And yeah, just enjoy the webinar. I will be switching off the webcam so you can concentrate on the presentation and just listen to our voices. And I just want to remind you, you can always ask questions in the Q&A window, and our back office, our other colleagues from ITB Berlin, they will be answering it during the webinar. So enjoy, and I hope it will be a really successful webinar for you. All right. First of all, let's see a quick overview on the important topics we are covering today. First of all, we have a look at the upcoming deadlines. Of course, you have to keep them in mind. And then we actually turn already to how can I make new contacts. And we have a look at how to get attention before ITB, what PR activities are possible, what kind of promotional opportunities are there from ITB Berlin, what kind of networking events are happening during ITB Berlin, and how do you get the private visitors to go to your stand to get their attention. And we show you some follow-up hints because we have 2 tips on analysis tools that make your follow-up easier. So first point is the deadlines. And of course, many of you know already that we have the Exhibitor guide. We offer it in English, in Spanish, and in German. And on page 6 and 7, you can find the timeline for ITB Berlin that has all the deadlines included. Some examples are written here. You have to keep in mind that most of the services have to be ordered until the beginning of February in the Beko online shop. So please have a real quick look at the timeline, check if you have ordered everything, and if not, please register for the Beko web shop and order everything that you still need to order. So next and more important, how can I make new contacts? Well, first of all, we asked our exhibitors, what are your main objectives taking part in a trade show, taking part at ITB Berlin? And they said, 83% said that they want to take care of their existing contacts and business relationships, and 81% said, I want to make new contacts during ITB Berlin. So those are the most important things for you exhibitors, and that's why we did some kind of summary within the exhibitor guide that shows you many important suggestions how to get the attention to you before ITB Berlin, but also during ITB Berlin. So after the webinar, I would recommend you to have a quick look at it and to check if you have thought of everything. And now we have a closer look on the attention before ITB Berlin, and I pass it over to Christina Freier.
Hello, everyone. As Jessica already showed you the overview, there's one point saying it's very important to publicize your participation before ITB Berlin. So if you either announce it on Facebook or your own website, or there are several possibilities on our website that we want to show you. So if you go to the exhibitor section, there's one section saying sponsoring and promotion, and underneath that you'll find the advertising material. And there's some free possibilities. For example, if you go on advertising with the ITB Berlin logo, what you can do is you can download this free JPEG. So this is just a JPEG you can download for free. You click on it, you put it on underneath your emails, and people you actually are in communication with know that you're at ITB, and you can invite them. You can also use the ITB Berlin logo for your print campaign, as for example Air Berlin did a few years ago. They just took the ITB Berlin logo, they included it and said, meet us at our stand in Hall 9 stand XY. So you could also do that. Please feel free to use the ITB Berlin logo as long as you don't change anything of the design. You will find it here in our press center in several formats. So this is one option you can do. And going back to the website, which I also think is very nice, is the banner with the ITB Berlin logo, because here the banner generator helps you to generate a banner that shows actually right here. You can include the hall and your stand number, generate the banner, and the hall and stand number will appear right here. So it's your personalized banner for your email communication. This is one option. There are also, if you, for example, plan an event during ITB Berlin, it also draws the attention back to your stand. You see, if I click on the presentation, you see the event search. So you have the option to publish the event at your booth or your press conference, for example, in our event calendar for free. Important is that you definitely have to register your event. This is very important because we have to plan and inform our security personnel accordingly. So please definitely register your event and make sure events are possible during in the time from 9:30 to 10 p.m. But in the afternoon, if your event takes place after 6 p.m., additional fees occur. So this is meant, for example, for extra security, the restroom cleaning, or first aid on site, so that your participants are all safe. So please remember, if you do have an event at night or during the day, fill out the registration at our web shop. And one very nice thing, if you have your event after the official opening time, you can actually send us your written invitation that you want to send to your exhibitors, to your invitees. Send the invitation to us before for approval, and as soon as this is approved, we will inform the personnel, the staff at the entrances accordingly, that your invitees may only show the invitation card, and then they are let in for free. But this only is possible after the official opening hours, so starting from 6 p.m. And if you have any questions, just send an email to our colleague, Jana Niemitz. She is in charge of all the events and also of the event calendar, and she will make sure that she answers all the questions you have. If you're looking for new contacts, there are several options that we show on our website. If you go to exhibitors and trade show planning, you will find on our website this yellow box showing you a link to an international index for research of tourist enterprises and also the list of German tour operators. So the good thing is, in the first list, you find, for example, all the convention bureaus or the national tourism organizations listed per country, and you find the general information and the link to their website. So you could check their websites or their contacts if they can help you with more contacts, if they can, for example, schedule a meeting with you. Then there's also the list of the German tour operators, and there you find all at least the contact of the central hotline of this company who could redirect you to the person you would like to talk to, and also schedule a meeting before ITB Berlin. So this is another way. One thing that's not on the paper at the presentation right now is, for example, if you're looking for new employees, you should definitely not miss our career world. This is it's a whole hall focusing on young professionals and the career opportunities that they have in the tourism area. So we have, for you as an exhibitor, for example, you can present open jobs that are offered from your side on the job wall for free, or You can also be present there with a small counter presenting your company as employer and find new employees. So you should definitely also check the career world on our website. Now, you had contact with people you have not met before, or even clients you're already in touch with, and now you want to invite them. There's one very easy way to do that. You can order vouchers to invite those people. The good thing is it's only 15 euros, but only those vouchers who are really redeemed will be charged. And additionally, a handling fee will be charged. So you can, for example, invite 100 people, send them either the printed voucher that looks like that or a digital code. And then this is only if it's redeemed, you are charged the 15 euros per person that is coming to your stand. And this code or this voucher gives your clients a single admission on a day of free choice, so they can even choose from Wednesday to Sunday to come to your stand. And it's very easy to order in our web shop in the category tickets and parking space. So we definitely recommend that to invite the people you would like to see at your stand. And in order to find even more people, there are good ways to do so on our virtual marketplace, and that is why I'm giving the word to Sabine. Sabine Burger is working at the virtual marketplace, and she will explain you how it works.
Yeah. Thank you, Christina. So I will take over, and I will show you it on the virtual marketplace on the internet. So I show you my monitor. Takes a second. Okay, here we go. The virtual marketplace is the exhibitor and product search for the ITB Berlin. Here you can see all the exhibitors, the products, and as well the ITB networking tool, where you can find a lot of trade visitors and other contact person from other exhibitors. The floor plan, we will have an interactive hall plan in mid-February. Well, new is that we have a page for you with all the information for exhibitors. Here you can look through it and find all information, how you edit your online entry, and how you can book upgrades, and how you can go and book a banner to have more visibility. Okay, first we start with the online entry. If you are a main exhibitor, you can contact the editorial team and request a login, so you can update your entry by yourself. As a co-exhibitor, you can download the template and the form you can fill in and send your data to the editorial team via email, and they will upload all the data for you. If you have changes in your email address, or your postal address or category, or the exhibitor name, you have to send it to your main exhibitor, and they will forward it to the ITB co-exhibitor team. Okay. Yeah, like I told, you have a lot of possibilities on the virtual marketplace as well. You can book an upgrade as a co-exhibitor, for example. You find here the form. You can upgrade that your stand is looking like a main exhibitor, or you can book a banner on the virtual marketplace or in the newsletter for more visibility on the virtual marketplace or in the newsletter. So I will just show you how a banner could look like. Here we have one from AutoStar, and that's from Germany, the travel country. Okay. Now I will show you how to log in to update your entry in the virtual marketplace. So you get your data from the editorial team, and then log in here. In case you forgot your password, you just can write an email, and then you get a new password from the editorial team. Let me change the language. Okay. There you can see the exhibitor entry and add it there. There you can go through and update all the information, like company profile, logos, product groups, and destinations. If you go here, you just can choose the destinations and where your products and services are available, for example, Bahrain or whatever, and then you press the Save button and it's saved. If you want to put all the information you changed online, just press the button Publish Now, and then the data will be seen online right away. Takes a setting. Okay, now they're online. Okay. Now I will show you how you can contact and look for other companies. Let me look for a company called now I spelled it right, and there we see a couple of companies called Splendid, and we just take the first one. They already uploaded their logo and company profile, and if you want to contact them and write in a message, then you use that button, and there will pop up where you can put your contact data in and write them a note, a message, and if you want to make an appointment with them, you just click that button and choose a date and the time when you want to make an appointment with them. And don't forget to enter the code and to send the email. You also can contact the person directly. You see them below. For example, Victory Bola you want to contact, then you can send an email to them right in that way. You can see the days he will be attending the trade show. It's the same, like I just showed you. And here all the contact persons you can contact from this company through the virtual marketplace. Okay, now I want to show the networking tool. For example, we are looking for company or just persons who are having a travel blog. Then you see all the product groups and choose the travel blog product group, and there you see a lot of persons who are having writing travel blogs. For example, Stephanie Armbruster. There you see pictured the date you will be attend the trade show and some information she's giving about herself, and as well as you can contact her through the virtual marketplace. And you will get a copy of your email to send, so you know who you contact, and also have, if you write an appointment, then you know, okay, this was the time I asked for appointment. Okay, so that's so far the virtual marketplace. You can look for persons, look for products or exhibitors, and contact them all through the platform. And if you get messages from someone from the virtual marketplace, maybe with an appointment, don't forget to answer them. And even if you just cannot make the appointment, just tell them, okay, so I'm sorry that I cannot make the appointment, that they know that you read the mail and cannot make the appointment. Okay, and the middle of February we have a new part of the tool, a matching tool for all the exhibitors, and for this we will send you further information in the middle of February. Okay. So I want to stop. I will hand over the ball again to the ITB team for further.
Please bear with us. We're having a little bit of technical issues.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for technical difficulties here. Our phone got disconnected. I will pass over to Mrs. Zand, and she will be talking about the press activities, and I'll switch over to the exhibitor slides. 1 second.
Hi, I'm Astrid Zand. A very warm welcome from my end. Our topic now, successful PR for exhibitors at ITB Berlin, and I would like to give you some useful tips and an overview on PR services for exhibitors. It's quite difficult to give some tips because I suppose that you are already familiar with PR or you are all marketing managers, so these are just general tips, and if you have any questions, just drop me an email after the webinar, or I will give you a link later where you can download the full article with more detailed information than I give right now during these few minutes I have. First, let's have a look at the media attendance. I think ITB is really the best place to meet the media from around the world. 6,000 media attendees from over 80 countries, and 1,300 journalists come from abroad. Last year we had 31 television stations, I counted them, and 17 international radio stations. And of course, we also have bloggers from around the world, last year from 25 countries. So this means you can avoid making time-consuming and costly visits to editorial departments. You can meet your main contact, your most interesting contacts here at ITB Berlin. And of course, during the show, appointments at short notice are frequently made, but however, as you probably all know, it's long-term strategic planning that determines how well you do at an event at ITB. So what is the secret to successful PR? Good timing is key. So here is how to prepare for ITB Berlin. You should issue a press release announcing your participation in ITB Berlin and introducing your products by end of January at the latest. So this means next week. In addition to your hall and stand number, you should include information about new products awaiting your visitors, and be sure to provide contact details for the media and for bloggers. And please do not forget to submit details for the press guide as well. By early February, you should decide on the topics and messages you want to communicate and start preparing texts and press folders containing suitable material like photos, quotes, moving images, whatever you need to communicate. In short, you should have planned your press events and PR activities by early February. Now check, and if necessary, update your press distribution list. If you do not exactly know who your contacts are before the show begins, you will really experience problems at the event. So our advice is, if you don't have the necessary contacts, get in touch with our service providers. We have two of them, News Aktuell, which is a company based in Germany, and Business Wire, which is an international distribution service, and we also have special rates for mailing press releases. And of course, you can also use these databases to send out invitations for press meetings or to offer interviews to the media. Most media representatives make precise arrangements in the run-up of the fair and have a very tight schedule during the actual event. So take the initiative and send out invitations to editors and get in contact with the right editorial department early on. Make appointments to meet the press in good time or announce press conference to be held at the fair. So this means you really should send out the relevant invitations by early February. It's also useful, of course, to send a reminder, I would say 2 weeks before the show begins. During the month of February, you should prepare your press kits. You should them have ready for distribution on the stand during the show. And we also recommend that you reserve a press pigeonhole in the ITB Media Center and that you send us your folders by mid-February at the latest. You can also bring them with you and bring them to the press center. We will take care of your press folders. You don't need to look after the press pigeonholes during the show when you're here. I just want to make clear that journalists often find out from press kits in the media center what new products exhibitors are showing, and then they will ask specific questions on the stand. So it's really a very useful service from our end. And as I said, please be aware that media representatives will be from all parts of the world, so we need your material in German and in English. And probably you also have an observation of media coverage. If not, it's really very useful to commission it. You need it for following up your trade fair activities, and it would be useful to find out as early as possible about providers and costs here in Germany or even internationally. So PR activities are always a big topic, and I could go on with much more advice, but as I said, I don't have the time here. We have a lot of checklists, timetables, and guidelines on the website, so please make use of this. There's just one point I would like to remind you. That's something that is perhaps quite obvious but crucial to your success, and this is the question of choosing topics which are really important or of interest to your journalists. I've listed a few of them, but of course one can't give a general advice here. Our exhibitors are so different and too different, so everybody needs to define its own message. Just one thing is for sure, it's that celebrity guests and fascinating activities on the stand not only attract visitors, but also potentially attract greater media coverage. So if you're expecting celebrity guests on your stand at ITB Berlin, we would be happy if you send us these informations, and we will gladly include this news in our free list of dates for the journalists. And the earlier we and the journalists receive this information, the better your chances are of receiving media coverage. So let ITB Berlin spread your message. We are happy to help, and we, the ITB Berlin press team, can be an important part of your communications. We recommend that you inform us at an early stage about the new products and services you are exhibiting at the show. And if possible, we will, of course, include it in the ITB press releases on certain topics. We would mention it in our meetings with the press or interviews we have with the press. And also we have 2 press conferences in the run-up of the show, one in late February and one day before the show starts. We also publish selected texts on our ITB newsroom pages. I already sent out an email to all exhibitors asking you to send us your news. So please think of this opportunity. The ITB newsroom is a well-recognized and well-established information source for journalists and bloggers. You can also share your news with our online groups. Xing has a German language group numbering about over 800 members, and LinkedIn has an international group with more than 600, nearly 700 members. And of course, if you have a special product to announce at the fair, then you should organize a press conference. That way, your information will reach all the media representatives you wish to target in one go. And please, like my colleague said before, let us know the timings, and we will coordinate all the press meetings with exhibitors, and we compile an events timetable and make it available to the journalists. Please also note that the responsibility for organizing and holding your press conference lies entirely with you. Our task here is only to announce the relevant dates. Sometimes you can really save money and accomplish more by holding individual meetings with the press than by holding a press conference. And such meetings can also be organized at a shorter notice, and then they enable you to give out information on your company developments and provide you with immediate feedback on the aspects a journalist considers important. But even for these events that you hold at short notice, please let us know in advance. So I will come to my last slide. I want to show you all our available services at one glance. We offer a wide range of services and some of them for free. One really important thing is our press guide. The deadline for the entry in the press guide was already some days ago, but it's still open, and please enter your information right now. It makes it much easier for journalists to contact you. It's a little booklet that will be published and distributed in the media center, and it will also be available online on our website. Press box or press pigeonholes, like I told you, help distribute your latest news. I've put together some bullet points, what should be in your press kit or press folder. And as I said, a press conference is possible. It's possible to hold a press conference at ITB Berlin. I think we are nearly fully booked, so you have to decide quickly if you want to have a press conference, and our advice is only hold a press conference if you really have truly newsworthy announcements. And finally, like I said, we have some partners for distribution services, and you will find all these services on the website in the point Exhibitors, or if you go to the media center, then when you enter the section Media Center, you also have a button which is called PR for Exhibitors. If you click on that button, you directly go to this site. So we would really like to help you to think of all the things you need, and we have compiled all deadlines in the Exhibitor Guide, so have a look at the Exhibitor Guide as well. I think I'm done, so thanks for your attention, and please don't hesitate to drop us a note should you have any questions in the run-up of the show, and we'll try to get back to you as quick as possible. Sometimes it's not immediately because we have a lot of requests and emails to answer, but we try to be as quick as possible. Thanks for your attention. I pass over to my colleague, Lisa Klimke, right now.
Thank you, Astrid. So, what else can you do to push your visibility at ITB Berlin besides your normal stand presentation? We offer you a wide range of sponsoring and advertising opportunities that make you stand out of the crowded trade show landscape. One example is the ITB Mobile Guide, provided by our partner Wohlgemuth and Team. It is the free official app that provides all users with interactive hall maps, exhibitor profiles, and the complete events and convention program. Here you have the opportunity to upgrade your basic exhibitor entry with online banners, logos, top listings, highlights, or even by becoming the main sponsor of the app. Here you can see the contact details to get more information. Another example are the ITB Berlin news provided by our partner Clevidus. Every day, this newspaper is distributed at the entrances to all entering visitors. It includes the ITB Quick Finder and reports about market trends and exclusive interviews. Here you have the chance to be part of this widely distributed medium by booking the different advertisings and editorials. Here you also see the contact details. Certainly, we have many more opportunities available, such as online advertisings in the virtual marketplace, on-site brandings and advertisings, or even complete sponsoring packages, for instance, for the ITB convention. Even after ITB Berlin, you have the chance to be present in our customers' minds by becoming a sponsor of ITB Academy, which you have seen in the introduction slides. To get the complete overview of the product range with prices, contact details, and target groups, please check either our website, itb-berlin.com/sponsoring, or download the sponsoring portfolio, which shows you all the details.
feel free to contact me if you're looking for an individual offer or if you have questions about the presentation opportunities. Now, Jessica will tell you about different networking opportunities at ITB Berlin.
Thank you, Lisa. Yes, I want to highlight 3 possibilities to network during ITB Berlin. There's the blogger speed dating taking place on the 5th and 6th of March, and it's actually for exhibitors that have registered for it and travel bloggers that have also registered for it. So my information is that it's already closed, so if you want to take part in the blogger speed dating next year, please keep it in mind. All the information is online. Have a look at it. Maybe you pass by and you see how it works. And it's a really good tool, a good networking opportunity on site to get to know bloggers as an exhibitor. So you can meet various of them and you can see, can they actually transmit my message to the public? Secondly, and new, is the ITB Speed Networking. It takes place on the 5th of March in the Marshall House at 9 a.m. until 10 a.m., so it's 1 hour, where exhibitors and buyers of the ITB Buyer Circle can meet during 5-minute sessions. And you can find all the information on the website as well. And right now the buyers are registering, and you as an exhibitor can still do so. It will open up in February, and we will be informing you via the exhibitor newsletter, and you're still on time, so make sure that you read through our exhibitor newsletters. And last but not least is the ITB Berlin Convention. It's included in your ticket, and you can already check the convention program. If you personally do not have time, maybe you can send a colleague. We have more than 200 events, panel discussions, workshops, keynotes, etc. So it's really worthwhile to visit it. So next point, the B2C attention. Let me quickly give you a reminder, because we already talked about it in November. On the weekend, the private visitors can visit ITB Berlin, and you should also use this time to draw the attention to your booth. And what you can do is you can tell us about your activities that you do during the weekend. That can be dances, music performances, handicraft shows, anything like that. And we select those, and the best we will promote online for free for you. And we also communicate it within our B2C print advertising. So contact my colleague, Mrs. Kim Greyer, until this Friday via this email, and tell her what you're planning during the weekend. Next point is it's possible to sell at ITB Berlin travel packages or hotel nights, etc. And if you do so, please tell us. We will also promote it online and in our B2C communication campaign. And if you have this information, please send it to my colleague Samar Thrice until the 28th of January. This is our contact email. And we are getting to the last topic, the follow-up, and I pass it over to Christina.
Hey there. Actually, it's ITB Berlin, as we said, is all about contacts. And for 3 years now, we have had the QR code on our tickets. So, for example, if you look on the online ticket down here, if you have already, for example, redeemed the exhibitor vouchers that you get for free, you will have seen this. There's a QR code on this online ticket saying business card, and this is exactly what we recommend. So all people who have come with an online ticket, they will have the business card, and within this business card, within this QR code, you have the name, the company, and email address already saved. So now the only thing you need is a free app. Download a free app from any store. We recommend the QR code reader Enigma. We don't get any money, but our experience is that they are the most, how do you say in English, the most reliable. So they reliably give you the name, company, and email addresses of those people who come with an online ticket. For those who buy their tickets on site, it's we cannot process the QR code in real time. So what we can offer here is that those people give you a business card and you rent a scanner, a business card scanner for those business cards. This is therefore you easily seize the data by connecting it to your computer, and then you can also administrate your data on that. So you can check who's there, which countries are they coming from, and stuff like that. So this is very nicely to digitalize your data and afterwards check who came to your booth, who do you need to follow up, what do you want to do, what have you, for example, also told them that you want to do. Are you going to send them an offer or just more information or just your contact details? So it's very easily to administrate the data in that. It's the cost for the business card scanners is 80 euros, and you can order that in our web shop in the category communication services and then the subcategory communication. So this one here is for free if you have a smartphone. This one is an investment of 80 euros, but it saves you a lot of time by typing in all the data by hand. So this is what we definitely recommend for a successful follow-up. And yes, that was it for today, actually. There is more time for Q&A, for questions and answers on the right-hand side of your screen. So if you have any questions, just write us a short email and we will get back to you as soon as possible. The presentation and webinar will be available in the course of the next week on our website, itb-berlin.com/academy. So for all the colleagues who have not seen it, or if you want to forward the information to your co-exhibitors, for example, please do so. And of course, last but not least, your opinion is very important to us. So if we can do even better than we did today, please answer the post-webinar survey that will pop up automatically after closing the webinar window, and that helps us getting even better. So please feel free to ask more questions, and we look forward to welcoming you to ITB Berlin on 4 to 8 March. And if you have already sent us your data for those people you want us to invite to the opening ceremony, we also look forward to seeing you on the 3rd in the course of a nice program together with our partner country, Mongolia. So that was it for today. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's ITB Academy Exhibitor webinar. If you have any further questions, do not hesitate to contact us. Today's webcast will be uploaded to the ITB Academy website in the course of next week. Please be so kind as to answer the Academy survey, which will open up after the closing of the webinar. Thank you, and have a great day.